All right, guys, let's talk eating. There's a couple things floating around the internet right now that are getting under my skin. The first one has to do with the anabolic window. The second one has to do with frequent feeding versus intermittent fasting. So let's talk about the anabolic window. Basically, we all know it's a bunch of crap. There's no reason to eat exactly, within 30 minutes after your workout. You're not going to die. You're not going to go catabolic, anything like that. But with that said, this is quickly becoming you shouldn't eat within 30 to 60 minutes. It's almost like swung to the opposite side, like where if you tell somebody you're eating right after you work out, some jackass will come on your log or will come on your forum post or whatever and talk about how that's bro science. Hey man, that's bro science. Yes, we all know. It's not needed. But here's something that's not bro science. It's called common sense, kids. Common sense. Write that phrase down. Common sense. I eat when I'm hungry. I don't need a scientific study to tell me when to eat. I don't need someone to tell me whether it's bro science or not. When I'm hungry, I eat. I work out hard. When I'm done, I want food. I want it on a plate. I grab a plate, I put food on it, and then I eat the food on the plate. I don't care if it's bro science that you don't need to eat right after lifting. I don't care about the anabolic window. That has nothing to do with what I'm doing. I'm eating because I am hungry. So, the next time you hear some joker on the internet start bashing somebody because they're eating post-workout, take your boot and put it up their ass because they need to stop this nonsense. There's a difference between doing something and believing that you have to do it to see gains and doing something because your body wants you to do it. There's a big difference. With that in mind, let's talk about the intermittent fasting versus frequent feeding debates. There are studies, there's research that shows that eating more frequently does not boost or stoke your metabolism. We all know this. Most of us know this. Yes, we understand it. But that doesn't mean there's no reason for anyone ever to that doesn't mean you can't eat more than one meal a day. That doesn't mean you can't eat more than one meal a day. I respect the fasting, guys. I eat using a variation of fasting myself. But with that said, if somebody's eating more than one meal a day, you intermittent fasting guys need to lay the heck off of them. There are some guys that need to eat more than once or two, outside of a given window. I know plenty of teen lifters who have huge metabolisms that couldn't possibly intake the amount of calories they need within a 4 or 6 hour window or whatever. So anyway, my point isn't to get into a fight with you guys. My point is to say there are reasons to eat more frequently. I understand the science says it does not stoke the metabolic fire, but if somebody is training hard, going to the gym and busting it out, when they go home, it's okay to eat when you're hungry. We don't need to create a bunch of obsessive compulsive robots that are only allowed to eat when you say it's okay to eat based on your studies. This is nonsense. Over here we have the frequent feeding mindset that says you have to eat 6, 8, 10 times a day. Over on the other side, there's a mindset you only have to eat within a certain window. Somewhere for the rest of humanity, in between these two extremes, is something we all can live with. If you want to try intermittent fasting, great. I'm not putting you down. If you want to run frequent feeding, great. I'm not putting you down. But let's not pretend that frequent feeding doesn't work for muscle building. It's been working for 50 years. It will continue to work. It's never let anybody down to my knowledge. So the point being, even if it doesn't stoke the metabolic fire, it's okay to eat more than one during one window of the day, kids. It's okay to eat when you're hungry. Listen to your body. Listening to your body is a fundamental principle that carves out successful lifters. I don't care what the studies say. If something is working for you, you need to continue to use it. Science can point you in the right direction, but at the end of the day, It's all about you and modifying your training and diet to fit your needs, to fit what is actually working. If you are hungry and it's not within somebody's defined window, eat, kids, eat. You're not going to die. You might cause a little heartbreak in the leans gains community or whatever, but you're not going to die, guarantee it. So guys, I hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments regarding food, you can reach the big hairy ugly dude below. There's a link below to a forum Q&A. Come on over. I'll answer your questions regarding strength training, muscle building, diet, nutrition, supplementation, motivation, and how to grow a perfect beard, kids. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great